I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited.
And he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human being, and we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney.
The fight between Kendrick and Drake is getting pretty hot now that Kendrick says Drake is Diddy 2.0 and has proof to back up his claims. Kendrick made some shocking claims about Drake apparently running a PDF file business from his home in Toronto. Now, fans are talking about Drake's history of meeting young women in the industry, from young fans at his concerts to Kylie Jenner and Millie Bobby Brown. Drake has been acting like a total creep for a long time, and now people are finally noticing. But Kendrick is saying that Drake isn't just a weirdo. He's a planned criminal who's been allegedly recruiting people to join his rumored OVO criminal enterprise. In fact, Kendrick said it was only a matter of time before his mansion was broken into like a thief's. Drake has now reacted to Kendrick's claims, but it's not what Kendrick said.
Drake is finished, bro. I don't know if y'all heard this Kendrick song that just came out, but look at this cover art, bruh. This is Drake's mansion in Toronto, right? These markers are markers. There are offenders all inside of Drake's mansion in Toronto. This is crazy. I feel terrible for anybody that was going for Drake, bro. I feel terrible for y'all. And I feel even worse for people that still gonna root for Drake after this. It's over, bro. Let it go. Drake is out of here. Hip hop is really back. Rapping is really back. All that extra. It's crazy because this might be the best song out of the whole thing. Out of the whole thing, this might be the best track. Imagine somebody making a club banger about you being a... Oh my God, bro. This be a lesson. Do not play with Kendrick Lamar. He's the greatest of this generation. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. He respects the culture. He do what he's supposed to do, and he just knocked off your favorite pop star.
So on one of his mean Drake songs called Not Like Us, Kendrick RS Drake, I hear you like him young. You better not ever go to cell block 1 to any be that chat to him and they in love. Just make sure you keep your tiny sister from him. Next, Kendrick talks about Drake's 2021 record Certified Lover Boy and says that Drake and his OVO crew are not lovers but certified PDF files. But Drake responded to Kendrick's album with a song called The Heart Part 6. In it, he directly denies those accusations, but that's not the most important thing. There were disturbing rumors that Kendrick was manipulating Millie Bobby Brown, but Drake chose to name drop her. Kendrick never even mentioned Millie in his song, and now fans are saying Drake just lied. On Heart Part 6, Drake talks about Kendrick's wife Whitney, basically saying that he's all about grown women and not young actresses like Millie. There's also this sneaky wordplay because Bobby Brown is Whitney Houston's ex-husband. Only thing with Whitney, not Millie Bobby Brown. I had never looked twice at any youngster. In the earlier part of the song, Drake also brushes off those accusations about him, arguing that those accusations are obviously false because he's too popular to do that type of stuff. And if there was any truth to those allegations, he'd already be behind bars. Not true. And get this, Drake also wrongly interprets Kendrick's song, Mother I Sober, from his 2022 release Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, where Kendrick explores the topic of SA trauma within his family. Now, if Drake still accuses Kendrick of projecting his alleged SA trauma on him, claiming that he's obsessed with the topic of PDF files because of his own experience, I feel Drake didn't even know he just proved Kendrick right with these lines, because in his other diss track Euphoria, Kendrick predicted Drake would use his album Mr. Morale to fabricate stories about his family. Kendrick whops. I figure you are not as calculated. I can even estimate your perspective fabricating stow on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale. So by misinterpreting Kendrick's message in Mother I Sober, Drake has unintentionally done exactly what Kendrick promised he would do. But let's go back to that line where Drake says if he was a PDF, he would have already been arrested because he's too famous. Because what does that even mean? It seriously took decades for the feds to look into the allegations about R. Kelly Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and all those other sickos. So Drake saying he would already be behind bars if Kendrick's claims were true makes zero sense. In fact, the more popular and rich these people are, the longer it takes for them to face justice. There's also the fact that Drake name-dropped Millie Bobby Brown in an attempt to deny those claims, even though Kendrick never mentioned Millie in any of his diss tracks. Don't tell me that Drake's ghostwriters slipped up. Millie met Drake in Australia around November 2017 when she was just 13 years old. While she was out promoting Stranger Things, Drake happened to be doing his own thing down under at the same time, and Millie mentioned to W that Drake personally asked her to his show. "He asked me to his concert," Millie said, "and now we talk all the time." I ask his opinion now. Jump ahead a few months, and Drake's friendship with Millie has people raising even more eyebrows after Millie revealed to Access Hollywood that they're still texting each other all the time.
And he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited.
You can tell those reporters didn't know what to do when Millie revealed that Drake contacts her to say he misses her. And when they asked her what sort of counsel Drake gives her, Millie says he helps her with boys.